Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna try to mill a little bit later today, but it's about 2 o'clock now, so the mill doesn't get shady until about 3:34. So when that rolls around, I'll probably put a log up on the mill and do some milling. But over the weekend, we have been pretty busy here. We have this, I don't know if you guys remember, but this whole area was nothing but logs and wood chips. And well, let me back up a little bit. So about 5 years ago, six years probably, I put this old box truck here and turned it into a little shop. And if you look on the back side of it, you know, it dropped down, you know, at least a foot on the back side, so don't mind the mess. So yeah, it dropped down a little over a foot. So I got a 6x6 and a couple of 2x4s holding up the back end there. But this whole section here just kind of dove down into a really steep ravine, and it was, by the time you get just past that pile of wood chips right there, it was about 80 feet. It was like an 80-foot drop. So what we did was we brought in, when we cleared out to put the sawmill up, we put the sawmill up there and we cut away that hill. All that dirt came down and backfilled, you know, all, you know, up to here. And I took it to this old fire trail that I had on the property, and then I ran out of dirt. I finished cutting that hill away and I didn't have any more dirt to spare. So I had this gully here, which kind of came in right there, and my plan was to backfill all the way up to this hillside and, you know, have it, you know, slope off this way. But yeah, where I'm standing now was probably about a 60-foot drop. So so I brought in all that dirt, brought all this level up, and I ran out of dirt, so I just went ahead and backfilled this all with wood chips. And then now that everything has been decomposing, you know, water just sits down in here and just sits in the wood chips, and it just started, you know, Mother Nature doing its job, breaking everything down to soil. But now what I need to do is I need to pull all these wood chips out and then backfill this with dirt and bring it up, you know, to this hillside, and then everything over there will be wood chips. And then you can see down here, this is probably about a 6 foot, it's probably about a 6 foot level difference. So I'm going to bring wood chips in to fill it up to this grade here where I'm standing, and then I'm going to slope it down towards the cow field, which is on the other side. But I have all my logs that were sitting over here. I got them all piled up there. That pile over there is sycamore logs, and I think none of that lumber is going to be any good. I think what I'm going to have to do is turn those into sawdust. Then I have a small little pile of walnut there, a pile of oak, and a pile of pine. The pine is trash, but I need to clean out this area still, this area here. This is the original lumber, like the first 6x6s and 2x4s that I cut on my bandsaw. And that's what that concrete pad there is. That's where my bandsaw used to sit. And so those are the first boards I ever cut on my bandsaw. And I kind of stuck them back here, then they got buried in logs and debris. So they are needless to say, they're rotten, they're no good, so I'm gonna just burn those. But yeah, once I start backfilling this in with dirt, then I can use the tractor and pull all those logs out, and I can take the walnut's still good. The walnut's going to go up to the mill, and I'm going to mill those. And then the pile of oak is they're probably not going to be worth anything other than sawdust. But yeah, so up by the mill, when I start clearing out behind the sawdust shed, I have that entire hill behind the sawdust shed that I'm just going to flatten, and all that dirt's going to come in. It's going to fill this area here, and then it's going to fill over there by the behind the garden, so we can extend our garden. But that's what I've been up to the last 4 or 5 days. Just moving logs, stacking logs, moving dirt and debris, and I've been dumping it, you know, back over there. We are getting pretty close to the end, so we'll walk back here. I started filling this side in first about 5 years ago. That's how long it has taken to fill all this stuff in. But yeah, these trees right here are coming down, and then the fire trail is up there on the hill, and I need to I'm going to bring the level there and then kind of do a gradual slope, and then I'm going to fence all this in, seed it and fence it in for the cows. But this beech tree right there is my stopping point, because anything past that tree, there's a natural spring that comes out that feeds the creek, and I don't want to go and past any of that. So I'm gonna dump up to this hillside and start going up this hill, and then this whole section. So I just have a little bit more to fill in, and then I'm gonna put a fence on the edge of this this hillside. This hickory is coming down, poplar's coming down, that oak's coming down, that poplar's coming down, and then I have some aspen, believe it or not. Some aspen trees here. I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aspen trees. They are not native to this area, and they're pretty large trees, and I don't know who brought them and how they got here, but yeah, I looked it up, and it's definitely an aspen tree. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. All right, like I said, I'm gonna try to get some milling done later today, and I will see you guys then.